Hey guys, Gaijin Hunter here, and wrapping up the 14 weapon showcases for Monster Hunter Cross is the Bow and Heavy Bowgun. Now these two accidentally leaked out a little early, so some of you may have seen them, but now it's finally been officially released and we can all gawk at it officially. These things are insane, so let's just go ahead and watch the videos with my personal translations, then we'll watch them again with my impressions. And here we go. First up, which is going to be the weapon that I'm probably going to main this time, is the bow. Now, as you guys may have known, the bow got a really fabulous new type of shot in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate called the Power Shot. The guild style is my favorite from the Monster Hunter Cross demo is because not only can you do the new Power Shot, but you can also do arc shots as well, which is crazy. And then this new move, after you press B to do a back hop, press B one more time to do a back dive. And what that does is automatically charge you into a level 3 charge shot. The guild bow is incredibly versatile, can hit in all sorts of distances, and it also has new types of coatings for your arrows as well. I'm super hyped. Next up is the Ariel style. Now this will require you to be closer to the monster than you probably are comfortable doing, but you can do arrow slices, you can do shots, and you can even charge your shots in the air as well. I don't know how often I'll be using it because I think it's a little risky to be that close. Now Bushido style has the perfect evade, and what it does is it automatically charges you into a level 3 shot. My guess is that they're going to be removing the back hop in order to compensate, but we'll see. If you could do both, that would be pretty insane. Now we have Striker style. Now Striker style has some incredible skills. This Accelerate Rain I tried out in the Monster Hunter Cross demo when I went, and I'll let you know, you can use it quite often. The effect lasted for just a few minutes, I think 2 or so, but I was able to activate this skill at least 5 times during one hunt. So the increased movement, which is like Hunting Horn, and also the automatic focus will greatly charge your sets. Now this blade wire is everybody's dream finally come true. I don't know how long it lasts, but if you notice on the upper left it now says blade. And what you do is you shoot 2 arrows tied together, and what it does is it creates a cutting type shot which can be used to cut off tails. That is awesome. And finally we have the heavy bowgun. Now I like how they split this up from the light bowgun just so that we have some variation, because seeing 2 bowgun videos on the same day would be a little much. So the heavy bowgun, like the light bowgun, have a new ability that's been added, which is what they call these inner loaded bullets. So basically each heavy bowgun will have a special type of bullet that you can't get normally else. There's already preloaded into your weapon. We've already seen like 7 or 8 new types, so I think this is going to create a lot of variation in bowguns where in the past we really haven't seen any, and you've only had like a few of them that were being used. The Ariel style is pretty cool. You can jump off monsters, small things, even barrel bombs as well. You can do one shot. Now one thing to notice here is that if it's a special loaded shot or siege mode shot, you'll be able to do more shots in the air than normal ones. So you're going to be wanting to take a look at which weapon you have on siege. The Bushido style gets the perfect evade, and if you notice here, you can just run off. There's no limit to how far you can run away, which is pretty cool. Or if you don't do anything, you can stop and it automatically does a reload. But when it does a reload, what it does is it supercharges your shots. Think like Gears of War, perfect reload. Just imagine your hunter going, "Oh yeah," or something like that. And finally, the striker skills all look really fun. I think for Hame rooms or rooms where you're going to be having a light bowgun user paralyzing the monster, these are going to be really fun. First up is the Supernova. Now this is one that we've all, I think, had a dream of doing with a heavy bowgun, which is shooting out a huge explosive shot that just blows up. We saw it in the first trailer knocking a Kizu off the wall, so that's pretty cool as well. So make sure you aim before you use that one. And finally, we just have a hunting art that charges up your next X amount of shots. I say X because we see 10 here, but we also know this is just labeled as 1. There could be a second stage to this skill as well. I really like these ones because they're not like time limited. They're just the amount of shot limited, which means you can take your time with them. And there you guys go. I would say that this is probably one of the best pairings of all the weapon showcases they've shown up to this point. The bow is unbelievable in this game, and I think it's going to be my main. But when I say main, of course, I'm going to play all 14 weapons. I'm just talking about what weapon am I going to start with. The back dive is unbelievable. The amount of distance that you can get back to get yourself into safe distance is great, and you automatically charge into a level 3 shot. From there, with guild type, you can do either a power shot, or you can do a normal shot, or you can do an arc shot. There's just so much you can do. I love it. And the Bushido style, I mean, come on. Like, that looks really great, but I don't know if I would trade guild style for it if they take away the back dive. But still, it seems really great, especially if you're up against a monster like Yangaruga, who's very aggressive and presents lots of opportunities for you to evade out of the way. The striker style skills are a dream come true. The Accelerate Rain I loved in the demo, and you can activate it so often that it makes it so you can pretty much take focus off your entire armor set. And that is pretty cool, and that's going to lead to a lot more creativity when it comes to coming up with gunner sets. And the second one, which is the wire blade one, is a dream come true as well. Being able to cut off tails, and not just with a really limited area attack, but a nice wide attack, is going to be really great. And it will also mean that now bow users won't have to pick up a Blade Master weapon if they want to cut off tails to make armor or weapons, which is great. The heavy bowgun, like the light bowgun, gain a lot of nice abilities. I really love that they're making all the weapons a little bit different from each other by adding in these new like internally loaded shots. One of my favorite shots from the demo was the flashbang shot. So basically when you shoot it out, it just explodes like a flashbang and you can knock monsters out of the air. That's pretty cool. The ability to shoot when you jump off ledges is nice, and it also makes me think that maybe Ariel style won't be that popular, because if you can already shoot when you're jumping, and you don't want to get that close to a monster, then the Ariel style feels a little risky for me. Plus, I found the controls a little hard to do in the demo. Hopefully they fix them though before the final product. The Bushido style is cool. I like the idea because you're using siege mode, or with rapid shot. With both the bowguns, you have two different things that you can do. You can keep on running to get to a safer distance, or you can just stop and let your hunter auto reload, and what that does is make all your next shots that much more powerful. So I really do like the versatility, and I like that they're keeping in mind that bowgun users may want to just get out of there if the monster is that close. Finally, I think all the striker hunting arts for heavy bowgun look solid. I don't know how much powerful they are in the normal shots, so we'll have to wait for the game to see. But either way, they look very solid. So I would say that the gunner weapons look that they are going to be fantastic in Monster Hunter Cross. Well, that wraps up all the weapon showcases. I think we're probably going to have a new trailer come Tokyo Game Show, so I hope you guys look forward to that. And until next time, happy hunting.